What's up, YouTube? It's your boy CJ back here today with another video. Today, me and my dad are gonna be discussing the Grammy nominations. So these Grammy nominations just came out a few days ago, and I figure we go over it and give it our predictions and see who is gonna win that specific category. The Grammys are not supposed to be on. I think the awards don't come on to like sometime in late January around there, but it's the 63rd annual Grammys. So far as each category goes, for the record of the year, for the nominees are Black Parade, the song Black Parade by Beyonce. We got Colors by Black Pumas. I'm not sure if you heard that.
I heard a Puma guy. I never really got too much into that.
Then we got Rockstar by The Baby and Roddy Ricch. I'm pretty sure you heard that song. Then we got Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. Then there's Circles by Post Malone, which is a really big smash song. And then Savage by Megan Thee Stallion. I think probably Megan Thee Stallion or either Post Malone's going to get that category. Or, even Doja Cat would Say So. I forgot. I don't know if I mentioned that. But that one's going to, I believe, yeah, I don't know. I think either Doja Cat or, Megan Thee Stallion. Are you familiar with those songs that came out?
Yeah, I was getting into Doja Cat, but Doja Cat was none I really got into it. I like until we started getting into the politics behind her and the you know how that goes when a lot of times I get blurred with the politics. So
Gotcha. Now, moving on to towards the next category, which will probably be the best rap album of the year. There was a lot of speculation around this because some of the nominees I'm getting ready to announce, a lot of people didn't agree with them being in this category. But let's get into it. So for best rap album of the year, nominees were D Smoke with Black Habits, Alfredo by Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist.
Okay.
And then they had a Written Testimony by Jay Electronica.
Okay.
Then you had A King's Disease, which it was Nas.
Right.
And then the last nominee was the Allegory, by Ristify 9.
Right.
Now, I think these are all, lyrical, great artists. A lot of people were upset because Lil Baby album wasn't mentioned in this best rap album. I think Lil Baby had a great album this year. Roddy Ricch, his album never got mentioned. He had one of the best songs of the year, and he had a great album as well. And then also I think people were feeling like Conway or Benny the Butcher, most likely Conway because he probably would have made the cut to been in this category for rap album of the year.
Right.
But a lot of people were upset over that. They thought Lil Baby should at least be in this category. And also Lil Baby wasn't in any other category as far as new artists or, songs of the year or anything like that. They kind of blackballed Lil Baby, and a lot of people were upset over that. But as far as this specific category goes, I feel like, it's either between Nas or I say Nas. That's it. No one else is in this specific category. I don't think can really mess with Nas's album. Have you got the chance to listen to any other people's album in this specific category? Because I know we already did the Nas album review on this channel.
If I'm gonna be biased about it, I'm gonna be very very biased about it. I like Freddie Gibbs and I like Alchemist, right? But why wouldn't I go with Royce? The food he was feeding that album.
He was
feeding you intellectually, financially. He was just feeding an empty soul that has no knowledge about too much anything. And he did it was a great piece of work. So was Nas.
That's why I feel like Nas Royce was good too, but far as lyrics and production wise, as a whole album rollout goes, Nas had the better album. Put together album, I feel like.
Well,
Allegory was dope as well.
But Allegory was doper to me because it was like American Most Wanted. You know what I mean? By Ice Cube. It was full of content, and it was a great album, man.
Yeah,
a great album, and a great project by Royce.
For sure.
And I said I'm gonna be biased, but I can't. But if you just think about the songs, it's something that the youth need to listen to, and he was giving you that knowledge. He was giving you also the inspiration, and also it was a lot on there.
Yeah.
Now Nas album, I'm a Nas fan. That's my top one in the '90s. Great album, but it just came out though.
Nas's?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still no. It's still
You
as far
sure?
as yeah.
What is their timelines on when they start basing
I
these
think it just
albums
cut.
off
I think
of?
the cutoff was soon. It had to be soon because it had to be not too long ago because King's Disease is on here.
It's not fair because what they gonna do? Play Nas next year?
Yeah. Yep.
This album that album King Disease should have come out next year. So
I'm
I
not
agree.
sure how the cutting is.
Hold on.
Someone in the comments let us know. But I'm not sure how they do the deadline as far as the Grammys go.
They should have had Lil Baby in there. Had Nas go next year.
Yeah, I would have said Lil Baby for sure. He should have been in there. I understand the frustration. Seems like he really didn't care about it because
Because you know why? He knows that he's the biggest artist out right now.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest. Drake is big, but Lil Baby and Baby.
Drake is the biggest artist out right now, but Lil Baby is the hottest
yeah,
artist.
he's the most
hottest artist.
Just say the hottest artist. I agree with you.
So
I agree with you.
Yep. So as far as the next category goes, as far as best rap performance, we got Deep Reverence by Big Sean and Nipsey Hussle. Bop.
That just came out.
Yeah. So this is for 2020. This is the Grammys for 20. This is the 20. Everything that happened came out in 2020. Yeah.
Damn. That means they not even what was that, a month ago?
No,
A month and a half
2 months
ago.
A little longer than that. I think
2 months.
Detroit 2 came out beginning of October or somewhere in September, somewhere like there. But they got Bop by the Baby. You got What's Poppin' by Jack Harlow, and The Bigger Picture by Lil Baby, and
Baby or Lil Baby. They've been running it.
Dior, Pop Smoke.
Okay, now
And
that's
Savage
different.
by Megan
Because
Thee
Pop
Stallion and
Smoke came
Beyonce.
out at one time.
Dior came out. I want to say earlier. Didn't it come out last year?
I'm
I'm not sure how to cut off.
Yeah,
how to cut off.
no.
exactly
You about
goes.
right because you're right. Dior came out. It came out last year. So what I'm saying is, it's always the prior year before these guys start getting these on top of the. I mean, that they start picking these artists. Now Nas and King's Disease, and also who else we just speaking about? They just got it.
Nas and Big Sean.
They just came out. I think it should have been Baby, Lil Baby, anybody out back then. Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne had a great album this year too.
It's just a bunch of the guys that came out already. I don't know if my dates are right or accurate, but I think it should have been much more them and Pop Smoke. I think Pop Smoke was also inside of that timeline.
Yeah, because you got, what's the name too? Laugh Now, Cry Later by Drake and Lil Durk. That came out recently too.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not sure how the cutoff dates go.
Yeah,
but
there should be some type of dates on how it should be at least it should be a 6 months. You know what I mean? A cutoff before the date.
Yeah.
3 months, something like that. You should have like 8 months to get it in.
Right.
And then after that, the last 3 months, you're gonna have somebody coming in and going into the next year.
Yeah.
So what happened to King Diseases for next year?
Yeah, I would consider that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm not sure how they do
it's
it.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
But next category is the best melodic rap performance.
Drake.
You got
Roddy Ricch.
You got Rockstar by DaBaby and Roddy Ricch. You got Laugh Now, Cry Later by Drake and Lil Durk. And you got Lockdown by Anderson .Paak. The Box featuring Roddy Ricch, Well, it is Roddy Ricch's song, yeah. And then Highest in the Room by Travis Scott.
Roddy Ricch.
I think Roddy Ricch, The Box was the hottest song.
Roddy
I
Ricch.
think The Box should have got
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch for sure for that specific category. Next category, best rap song. You got The Bigger Picture by Lil Baby. The Box featuring Roddy Ricch. Laugh Now, Cry Later. Savage by Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. And then that's it for that category.
Savage.
I say
Savage. That's most popular.
Best rap song.
Most popular is the best. It was the best rap song of the year.
You got Rockstar.
I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. It went TikTok. It went everywhere, and everybody was singing.
That's true.
That's singing that song. There's no way you can get away from a hit song.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
So I don't know what they doing on how they basing this off of, but you know who got that fire.
Yeah, and also it would be good for now that I'm thinking about it, as far as like the rap category goes, as far as like rap album of the year, because I believe Nas never received a Grammy, so I think if he does end up winning, this would be his first Grammy that he ever received.
Yeah, but back in the day, man, they snubbed a lot of MCs, man.
Yeah.
They snubbed a lot of artists that I felt that should have got a Grammy, and they were great artists.
Yeah.
Not good artists, great artists. So, I mean, I know Esco don't care if he don't get one. He wants one, but if he don't get one, whatever. Everybody know he's in that top 5 for the 90s.
Yeah.
Hands down in the 90s. Top 5.
Also, a lot of people were upset, especially even this specific artist, The Weeknd. He never received any type of recognition, no nominations, no nothing. And he had he dropped the album this year, and
when?
I want to say The Weeknd dropped his album back in March. I believe it was in March.
Wow.
February or March.
And he didn't get recognized.
He had
that little song. He got that.
Blinding Lights.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. So he took to Instagram, which is saying the Grammys, he said, remains corrupt. And he said, you owe me and my fans in the industry transparency. And Drake also went on Instagram and said, it's not right how the Grammys do it. And he don't think they should have done that to The Weeknd, because The Weeknd had the hottest song one of the hottest songs of the year. That song was played everywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go.
Yeah, and everybody's bumping
song.
it. I mean, everybody's playing that song. You know what?
And a lot of people are wondering who's the ones that picks these Grammys and who says so. Far as there's different rappers coming out saying you don't get to decide who wins or whatever. A lot of people were just upset with certain people behind the scenes that run the Grammys, and they don't think they should be able to speak for our culture or anything like that.
It's always been that way.
Yeah.
That's why they had Soul Train Music Awards. That's why they had Source Awards. That's why they had the Essence
BET
Awards.
Awards are not even getting on it. Cause the BET Awards, a lot of people got snubbed off of it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know how it goes on. I can't tell you why. I don't know, but I do know. Man,
The Weeknd for sure got snubbed. He should have made sure he got at least Song of the Year or got a nomination for at least R&B Song of the Year. He was he had a hot year, and a lot of people were upset over that. That was a big thing that was going over social media. But the Grammys, like Drake said last year, he don't really the Grammys to him really don't mean nothing anymore. I think that doesn't mean a lot to a lot of the artists today's. They don't really care about receiving specific Grammys, because it's not like I want to say it's not like the majority of the people are not choosing who is winning.
Right.
They're just certain people behind the scenes that pick these specific nominees that shouldn't even be getting it. And it's it's sad because you have some of these young talented artists that put out great music, and then they're not recognized for it because certain stuff that happened behind the scenes. Now there was rumors stating that The Weeknd had an ultimatum on either perform at the Grammys or perform at the Super Bowl, and he chose the Super Bowl, and I guess the people at the Grammys feel some type of way. These are all just rumors, but it wouldn't be surprising if that was the case that happened. But things happen, I guess. But that concludes today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications.
Nice watch.
Next video.
Run it. Hands in the air now. Hands in the